Hi there Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for August 10th through to the 16th. Aquarius, let's get started and see what we have for you. Beginning with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Giving these a shuffle to see what your overarching themes or messages might be, Aquarius. Let's see what's literally on the cards for you. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Look, gender in specific, guys, whether you're male or female, the priestess is really embodying all of those tools of logic, intuition, personal power, embodiment, and, bringing those all together to step up and lead from your true center, from your heart. So maybe there's an area in your life that you need to, step up and have greater leadership of this week. Or, maybe you are empowering others to do that as a leader. Let's go to the Yogic Path deck now and see what messages may want to come out from that. I'll take the one that's face down rather than the whole pack there, Aquarius. We have got Vata. Right, one of the Ayurvedic doshas, the airy dosha, I do believe. Let me just check that. Rule number one, I should not doubt myself. Yes, this is the creative, imaginative, and unpredictable dosha, which is kind of like the air, like the breeze, almost like our air signs here. And it says that maybe it's time for you to let your creative ideas flourish, and that you've kind of gotten that gust of wind or energy, and you're riding the waves of that this week. So, it might be time to really get some movement, some wind in your sails to get an idea off the ground. And of course, when we're in the airy dosha, we, need to make sure that we don't get swept away with it. It's good to have a certain amount of it, but sometimes we need to bring in the earthy element as well to make sure that we stay grounded. So let's see what's on the tarot for you, Aquarius. I'm going to begin by pulling energy for your recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life. It's just a bit of a drop there. What you might be journeying. Alright, we'll take that one. Ooh, the Emperor. Step up and lead. Priestess. Emperor is very much that energy, The Emperor really calls the shots. It's really making those strategic, calculated decisions to create that empire, Aquarius. Let's get your current or focus energy out. Well, and then we have you and all of your airy Vata beauty at the moment here. King of Swords, I think that's you, Aquarius, in this reading. Look at it, Priestess, Emperor, King of Swords. Talk about stepping into your power. Three of Wands, maybe beginning to see new achievements on the horizon. Let's see where this is all going. Let's get the outcome near future energy out for you, Aquarius. Ten of Wands, right, well there might be a completion, a weight being lifted off your shoulders. Maybe you have had a lot of responsibility, but this week, you're stepping up and leading, maybe delegating something, maybe releasing something, letting something go. I do have the Hermit just at the bottom of this deck. I always turn them over and just, see what the energies are. The Hermit is kind of after this completion, so there may be a time where you might need to go within and do a little bit of healing as well if you have been full on in leadership mode. Aquarius, let's clarify the Emperor for you. There it goes. The Three of Cups. Oh, okay, yeah. I really feel that you are going to be very soon celebrating your successes. I mean, the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups kind of both have that element to them. And 3 being the number of creation. The star that really tunes in with the Hermit energy there. Healing, recalibration, rebirth. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands for you. Oh, that's the Fool, guys. Starseed. That is a Fool in this deck. So, you know, what better combination than to have a 10, a completion, with the Fool, new beginning, right beside it. Oh, guess what's at the bottom of this deck? Wheel of Fortune. So it's predestined, this whatever is unfolding at the moment is unfolding in divine timing. I wouldn't mind just getting another card for this Ten of Wands Starseed combo. I wouldn't mind seeing if we can get some information on what the completion might relate to. Completion. Can we please clarify the Ten of Wands? For Aquarius, please. Cards are quiet. I just see the four of Wands flip a little bit there, which obviously can be meaning that you're moving into a time of greater stability, but there we go. Oh, we've got 3 cards. We've got the Star again, the Two of Cups, and look, we've got 3 energies. We'll take them because I think they're telling the story here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Star, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so there is a sense here that maybe there was an uneven partnership here. I'm feeling this more in business. It doesn't have to be, it can be in a relationship. But that is being either released or adjusted. And then I feel like you might be going off on your own. So we've got all this really strong leadership energy and this very individual energy as well with the Hermit, the King of Swords and the Emperor and the Priestess. They're very much, I'm so powerful on my own that maybe I can actually operate singularly this week, or, you know, and into the future as well. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to include the Wheel of Fortune because that is over to the left of the reading, which is where I always put that deck when I finish. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups. So here is you stepping into that priestess energy, or hey, let's call it the Emperor this week. I mean, the Emperor as an energy is you stepping into control of your life. You know, it's time for you to take the reins, or maybe you already have. And the Emperor takes that seat of power and control to start shaping his or her reality in the way she wants to, rather than, you know, allowing the world to shape her. You know, some people say, oh, I just let life happen to me. And it's great to live in a certain state of surrender, as in, you know, not pushing against the current. However, you know, we do have free will, and if we do want certain things in life, we have to take the steps, we have to lay the foundation, we have to create the plan, and then take the inspired action towards them. And the Emperor knows this, and you know, that's what he or she is doing, taking the right action to really create what he or she wants for her empire, right? Whether that's in love, whether that's in your job, you know, there's a real energy of stepping up and taking control this week, right? And the Wheel of Fortune's here saying, you know what? This sense of taking control is potentially going to shift things up for you. There's going to be a big change coming. And we see that at the end of the reading with the Full energy and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you've kind of had the foreshadowing that changes upon you. You're starting to feel those winds of change, that Vata wind of change picking up. And it's about to get into your sails, Aquarius. So the Wheel of Fortune is a big card of, you know, destiny, of divine timing, things happening when they're meant to. It's a big card of karmic completion and starting a new cycle as well. I mean, they say it's a number 10 here. We've got 2 in the reading. They say that, you know, this here really can be the decisions that you make in this time, Aquarius, can potentially influence the next decade of your life, and you also might be moving out of a 10-year cycle as well. So that can be a meaning here. And you know, the thing about the Emperor is it's number 4 in the major arcana, and what comes before number 4 is the Empress, the Emperor's divine counterpart, number 3. So she is the great creator. She's the one that's, you know, fertile and abundant with possibility. And the Emperor is the one that follows after that and puts the plan in place to make that happen, right? So you're in the planning stage, you're laying the foundation, and you're starting to really make solid or tangible new dreams and desires that you might have been cooking for a while. And, you know, we've got 2 number 3s in this reading as well. So this is really saying that, yeah, there is creation mode happening, and the Emperor is going to help you with the follow through. Now, the 3 of Cups in particular is about, you know, the seeds that you've been planting, maybe in the recent past. You're about to start seeing the tangible results of that. The Emperor will help you. So in the 3 of Cups, it's really about celebrating the harvest, or the promise that the harvest is going to deliver. You might be starting to see the initial parts of the success and achievements coming in, I think, with the 3 of Wands here. But there's a real promise that, you know, in the next cycle, whether that's in a few months or towards the end of the year or whatever it is, that you're really going to see the abundance coming in, because you've taken control and you've put the action and you've stepped up. So that's what I'm seeing here, guys. It's general reading, so you can apply it to your situation, but it's a real energy of follow through on your creative projects, or, you know, where you've put your energy that could be in relationships to, starting to pay off, starting to deliver. Yeah, I think your divine wishes are starting to be answered here, Aquarius. That might be that the title of this reading. Sorry guys, I am not feeling 100% today, so my brain is a little bit slow, but it is still working somewhat. So again, another 3, 3, Empress 3. You know, she's not here, but she's kind of here because the Empress here. So this here is really about the fact that you're really focused on that success, and you're starting to see those ships on the horizon come in. And it's a real reminder this week to keep on putting the inspired action keep on keeping on, because you're heading in the right direction and you're starting to see the rewards, you're starting to see the results. And what I love about the star in this energy, so in this reading, we've got the Hermit here where the star energy burns in his lamp, is that the star is actually the card of divine wish fulfillment. So it says that, you know what, your divine wishes are starting to come true. This is also a card of like healing and rebirth and recalibration and emotional realignment. And we've got the Fool in the reading as well. So there is a sense here of being renewed, going through that rebirth as well. And that could be, you know, through stepping up in a situation. You're going through this rebirth through moving into a team leader position, into a management position, becoming a husband or something like that. That's possible as well. And that could be something that you've been desiring with that number 3 creation energy. And we have you here showing up, Aquarius, as the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is the one with great vision and clarity, making those really strategic decisions for his or her life to transform it for the better. It's about having the big picture view and, you know, using that eagle-eye perspective to make, you know, clear boundary decisions, cutting yourself free from anything that doesn't fit anymore. And being victorious in doing that, as a card of victory, it says that will, you know, you'll come out on top on that if you take the right action. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's a real, these are real cards of confirmation that you're heading in the right direction and things are playing out, and you might not be able to see all of the results of the time, effort and energy that you've put in, Aquarius, but it's saying, you know what, it is happening. It is happening. So keep on dreaming big underneath that star energy, because I feel like the universe has heard that call, the call of your wishes. So look at this. Near future outcome, 10 of Wands. Oh, yes. Sorry, we've got 4 now. That's right. Two of Cups, the Star, we kind of covered the Star, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool. I think we'll just go with these four to start off with, shall we? Plenty here. So number 10 is a completion, guys. The 10 of Wands in particular can be something that has weighed you down for a period of time, made you feel a little bit overburdened. It can be too much responsibility. And I feel like with all this kind of moving into Emperor energy and Priestess energy, some of you are going to be holding your boundaries more, drawing a firm line in the sand of what you are and aren't willing to take on. And, you know, that's going to serve you well because it's going to release a lot of time, effort, and energy. For others of you, this can be some kind of completion. And what I'm seeing here, like we've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Star, which is the healing again, and which we'll put that down for a moment. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse can be the fact that, you know, you've put time, effort, and energy into a situation, but you know, you're not really happy with the return on investment that you're getting. And this could mean that either a partnership in business, a friendship, or for some of you even a relationship is coming to completion because there's a sense that you're just not getting back what you really feel like you should be out of this situation. I am feeling more business in this reading, I'll have to say, guys. So for some of you, you could be, you know, walking away from business partnership because you haven't got your end of the bargain. You haven't got the pentacles that you've desired, and maybe the workload's been really uneven, and that's why there's been maybe this kind of burnout, this too much responsibility, too much weight on your shoulders, and it's holding you back from seeing other pathways. You know, the person that carries the 10 Wands has the blocked vision and they can't see the new opportunities, so it starts to become a burden because you can't see what's right behind you or right in front of you. And we've got the Fool here, which is like a brand new path, a fresh new start. Potentially you haven't been able to see that because it's been blocked. So I see some kind of completion there. And then we see you starting on a new path, the Fool. The Fool is a brand new fresh start that slots in anywhere in the major arcana, and it asks you to have hope, faith, and trust in the journey, even though you don't kind of know at this stage where the destination is, where those roads are heading. You're asked to take a leap of faith, and it could be a new opportunity after you've released yourself from this business partner or this colleague or this lover. It could be a new opportunity that's right behind that, and you know, you take a leap of faith on it. So that is definitely possible. There might be a period where you need to go within and seek answers to tune into the wisdom of the body, Aquarius. I also see this as the indicator that you might be flying solo for a while. You might be independent. We saw you with the completion of a partnership, and now we see the Hermit, which is very much a solo energy. And there might be a little bit of healing and recalibration that's needed. And we've got the Star energy again, which we've kind of covered. A little bit of vulnerability as well. But it's the Star energy that burns in the Hermit's lantern. And the idea is that the more you seek the answers within, you tune into your intuition, you take the time that you need after the situation, then that Star energy burns brighter. And when it burns brighter, the Hermit can see the path forward, which is the Fool's journey. And it's asking you to have, hope and faith and trust, and perhaps just take a leap onto that path anyway. Well, Aquarius, it's an exciting reading. I am going to leave it there, Aquarius. So, we've got you all over this reading as well. I should mention that, obviously that the Star is the card of Aquarius. We've got that twice, and we've got the King of Swords. So there's a sense here that you will be moving into power throughout this. And the Emperor, Priestess, you are the one that's going to be standing in your power after this, without a doubt, Aquarius. It's time, it's divine timing, and it's unfolding as it's meant to. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. Do keep in mind it's a reading for the collective. Won't be everyone's message, and that's absolutely okay. Feel free to drop me a comment if you feel called to share. I do read each and every one and try and respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I'll see you back here next week for another message.